Welcome back to the life on my homestead. This is the part 2 of the August garden tour. If you have a look at the garden from this angle, it's so pretty. I just love these tunnels with all the brassica and the herb garden and the sunflowers and the tansy and the mullein and the bean arch, the centerpiece of the garden, and then sweet corn, and as we go down again with the carrots, more cabbages and a celery and a celeriac all along here. I've got some honeywort and carnation, beautiful flowers on alongside. Let's continue with my fruit cage. Wow, this fruit cage, is it 2 or 3 years ago you built this? 2 or 3 years ago. And I've only put a few little plants in here, plants in there, tiny. At the moment it's getting a jungle stage that you're just about to get in. But this autumn fruiting yellow raspberry, it is massive. Now it's outgrown. So look at it. Oh wow, this is ready. Let's try. That's delicious. I'll give one to the cameraman as well. It's beautiful. So, the gooseberry and grapes, they haven't done so well. The grapes got no grapes on it, but it's still alive and it's whining around. Outgrown the fruit cage as well. Gooseberry now is over. Let's have a look inside and I'll show you. Show you what is going on in here. So that's when I'm in jungle. So all these are raspberries, mainly autumn fruiting raspberries. I'm sure this is the honeyberry. That was the tiniest plant 2 years ago. Not fruited yet, but it's growing. So, you know, when I was dreaming about a little fruit cage with all this fruit, I think in 5 years' time in here, I won't be able to get in. In the back wall, if you come here, these are, I've got 3, 4 goji berries, and the goji berries, actually it's an autumn fruit as well. Look how pretty the flower is. It's a little beautiful purple. And then it gets to this stage, it's like a purpley green, and that will grow quite bigger and it turns red. And that's when it's ready to harvest. This outgrown as well. Look, it's loaded up there. I think the bird will enjoy that. I don't mind sharing with the birds. I've got another grapevine over there as well. It hasn't got any grapes on it, but it's doing well. It's growing, it's alive, it's green, it's lush. I've got 2 blueberry plants in here. We had a couple of handful of blueberries of it. I made ice cream and just fresh eating. It was lovely. What else have got? A sea buckthorn I've got in here, but only one survived. I had 3. You need male and female. So I need to find a mate for this for next year. Them to produce something edible. Loganberry. Loganberry has done absolutely fantastic this year. Really, really good. I've got a few bits and bobs down there because of the lack of light. Probably the cranberry. They not doing so well. Which one is this? This one is not sure. I think it's the either this or this is the cranberry. I think this one looks more like a cranberry, but it's not doing well because it's all shaded. Right, so briefly, this is the fruit cage. Next, we're going to have a look the raised beds. So this is my supposed to be celery and celeriac. with all the volunteers who decided, because I'm using a homemade compost, and obviously I have got tomatillo volunteer, tomato, calendula, what else is in here? I've got some parsnip. Okay, so oh wow, look at this volunteer tomato. How pretty is this? Look at these green stripes on it. How beautiful. I'm not sure what variety this is, but this is my celeriac. Oh, it's looking good. Hopefully we're gonna have some bulbs, and this is the celery. The celery is looking good as well, really good. I'm impressed. I've got some chard as well growing there. Yeah, oh, overall I'm quite happy. Strawberry next, strawberry raised bed. That was one of my best years in strawberries as well. I've done strawberry jam, Victoria sponge. We had loads fresh. It was lovely, lovely. Really, really happy with the strawberry bed. Next, my asparagus. My asparagus hasn't done that well. We did have some, but I think it's too much happening in here. These wild raspberry, it's been taken over nearly all of that needs to be removed. Also, all these poppies needs to be removed, so the asparagus can then gain the bed back. Also, leek, onion shouldn't be here. So yeah. But look at this. This will actually look so pretty. I might put, when I'm gonna pick the flower to the vase, I think I'm gonna pick a few of these leaves. Obviously don't want to pick all, because that's where they gain the energy to feed the crown for next year, but I can have a few. My next bed is the rhubarb bed, what is now horseradish. So what I need to do, the horseradish being taken over. 3 or 4 years ago I've bought 3 tiny horseradish plant, and now I'm glad I've put it actually in a raised bed, because at least I haven't made the same mistake like I made with the mint in a garden. It spreads too fast. So what I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna have to find the rhubarb somewhere here, and I will eventually dig the rhubarb up and move it somewhere that actually has got place to thrive, because it's just been taken over by the horseradish. I've got a few mullein. The mullein's done really well this year, obviously been battered by the wind what we had, but yeah, I'm sure the leaves and flowers are also like got medicinal properties. But yeah, the horseradish, so ready to dig up to make sauce, or yeah, just use it up in stews, soup, give some extra bit of spice and flavor. Lovely. Last one is my, oh wow, this one is actually the hollyhock. I didn't know I had pink hollyhock in here. That was only white last year, and pale pink. How beautiful. So this not looking too good now. Oh, come along, how many bees we have on this echinacea. So the tansy, again, I will cut this back now and hang it up, insect repellent. And I will probably cut the hollyhock and the mullein back as well shortly. The artichoke, the globe artichoke, now it's over, had the prettiest blue flower. And the echinacea, I will probably dig one plant up, because the root I would like to use up this year. How beautiful this echinacea flower is. That would make a beautiful cut flower as well. Oh, look at this butterfly. Lost part of its wing. Poor thing. Right, so yeah, this is my 5 raised beds I wanted to show you. Before we finish it off, I really would like to go down and stand next to that sunflower, so you can see how tall it is. And I'm 5'2", and I reckon that sunflower is not far off from 10 feet. So in here we've got cauliflower, carrots, in the back we've got cabbages, and in here we've got 2 Brussels sprouts, 2 cauliflower, 2, I think it is purple sprouting broccoli, and 2 calabrese. And the other side of the whole row is red cabbages. Right, this part of the garden really needs attention. Tansy gone mad this year, so I really need to cut back on these very healthy looking tansy. I'm gonna keep this. So look at this beautiful sunflower. How pretty is this? Isn't it just gorgeous? Wow, really, really nice. Okay, obviously if you just spend a few seconds in here and just have a look, the amount of insect in this mint flower, it's buzzing. That's a pretty deep burgundy sunflower as well. And just keep looking back to the garden. I just love it. I love the bean arch. You can see it from here, millions of flowers on the bean arch. And then obviously from far away like we are now, other side, the flower bed looks amazing. And these rows of sunflower and the marigolds. Marigold is always full of bumblebees. I'm sure you can see quite a few on it now. Turned out so well, this sunflower, my showstopper pumpkin. And let's finish the tour next to this 10-foot tall sunflower. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you back in September. Bye!